Hello YouTube, and thanks for tuning in to SPANKLE-VISION, and we are back again with another episode of Minecraft Epic Structures, and today I'm going to be checking out another personal build of mine that I created, and it's my take on a modern day farm. This is a lot of fun. It's an old project that I had wanted to do for a long time, but I really didn't have enough room until the maps expanded, and then I was just been working on other things, and I finally got around to it. I'm gonna give you an overview here and then we'll check out all the details. Like I said, this was a cool one because it's really not that difficult to build, you know, because it's a farm. You know, it's not like you have to do a bunch of high detail stuff. You know, it's just, you know, farms are pretty simple, just some barns and crops and stuff and animals. But I did a few cool details. Maybe you guys can get some ideas. I've seen some in the comments, people wanted to make a farm. Like I said, I wanted to a long time ago, but just got around to it for having the size and the time, and once again, it just didn't take me that long, so maybe I worked on about a week off and on by myself. I did this one. Yeah, this is another one of my favorites. So we're gonna go back to the front here where you come in. I did like a little entrance here. It's at the corner of Vision City, and I just did like a little country, like row of trees here, and it's kind of like the divider from the city to the country. So someone's got their little farm planted in here. So we get in first. When you come in, obviously you see all the crops. I think I planted one of everything. I think I got everything covered, or most everything of the big crops. I did the wheat, carrots, potatoes, whatever those are, radishes I guess. The melons, pumpkins, and sunflowers, which I really like that because they actually aim towards the sun, so that's pretty cool. And that's the cropland here, and I did a scarecrow out here. I just threw some of the skulls, like the dragon. And those banners. Those are really cool new features. I like that. The banners. Oh, and they float out here. That's even better. Cool. So yeah, that's my scarecrow. And you got the little dirt paths in between the crops to divide them so they wouldn't grow out or spread, so it would get grass in there or whatnot. And I did a actual greenhouse. I just put some crops in here. It's a pretty simple design. Just a few rows of everything. Some mushrooms back here, so you could keep getting their crops through the winter, at least enough to feed themselves. And I also did like a flower garden, so you'd have a little bit of everything here. We also have a stable. This is the stable barn, and we'll go around the back side to where you go in. And just to add a little more detail, it had like one of the doors opening so you could actually go in, but we'll go in the main gate over here. So here you go. So this is where we keep our horses, and we've got some in here. Every farm's got to have some horses, and you got to use them. You need that horsepower. That's what it's all about. So we take care of our horses here. And like I said, that gate, I just kept that door open just to add a little more detail. And I put the framework in to just make it look like a barn, just so it's just not a red building. So if you're gonna try to make a barn, just think about that. On the inside there, you know, if you've ever been in one in real life, they're, you know, there's just like the framework, the rafters are all in there. You gotta throw that in. It adds a little bit more detail. We'll go ahead and check out the house since we're over here. This is just a standard, like, old school farmhouse. I was thinking, like, I attached the garage. At first it wasn't, but I just thought it looked cool. Make a little attachment room. We'll show you. That's like where you'd come in, maybe put your shoes or whatever. But you know, nothing fancy. Like I said, it's just a country house. So we'll go in, check it out. It's pretty cool. Actually, on the back side too, in the future, I'm thinking about, just because the location, it was cool enough to have like a little indoor cave water system over here. So I may make like a path coming off these steps, going down in there in the future and leading into that cave. That might be a little cool feature. Gonna go in here. I put like just regular chairs out front, and I also did a little fireplace, forgot. Yep. A little fire spot, dude chilling on a little bench here. Got a little personal pond, and we also have a path you can take down to a little swing set coming off the tree there. Someone built that for me actually, a genuine storm tree. I can't remember who built that. I had them build that tree. Actually, I built everything else but this little individual tree here. So drop a comment in the comment section, whoever built that, I don't remember. But we'll go in, and I just decorated it like usual. I just went, you know, I wanted that country feel, so I just kept it open on the inside, big open room. Just mix it all in your living room area with a nice fireplace and rug. Table for the dining room, and I just incorporate the kitchen back here in the corner. Something like that, nothing fancy. And here's that connecting room I was talking about, like a coat rack maybe. And you come in here from the side. And the garage, and I stuffed, I think a car and a truck in here. Little tool bench. You gotta go the extra detail, it always pays off. And out here, I think we got this guy, yep, grilling. This guy's got his grill going. His cooler. Simple cooler design. Just grilling some burgers. It's nice out. It's summertime, it's getting there. I'm gonna go upstairs. I think I did. Yeah, I decorated it all up here, yep. This is like a little study, maybe as you come up the steps. I think I just did a couple bedrooms, yep. Nothing fancy. Another one. And I believe a bathroom, yeah. So this is the bathroom I designed. It's got your shower, toilet, tub. It's fancy for a country living out here on the farm. And that's all for the inside here. A cool little detail I did actually, if you can see here. We'll have to go on this side. Just the extra detail, and this is like the attic. If you look in, you can see I put pink in there for insulation, and the rafters in between, so it's just like a real house. It's actually got the insulation up there. Just an extra detail that most people wouldn't even notice. Alright, so then we're done with that part, so we'll head on here to the utility barn. Oh wait, we got a well. Every farm's got to have a well, that's right, so I made a well with a bucket here. Simple design. And this here is for the equipment barn. I got a new tractor design that I created that I'm going to do a tutorial for. I have the other tractor. I'll put a link in the description to the original tractor, and then in the future I'll here in the coming weeks I'll make this one. I'll show you guys how to make this one. This is just more like a huge John Deere for industrial style. The other tractor I did was a smaller, like you could use it on a much smaller scale. And this vehicle here is awesome. I created a combine. I really like this. And it's used for harvesting. And I'll do a tutorial on this too. I really like the way this turned out. It'll look cool in the field. I would actually like to see it in use. I even did the hook arm and everything. And you'd loaded the grain in there after you harvest it. So yeah, that's just stay tuned. Like I said, I'll do the tutorial for that if you guys want to try to make your own farm. And I did a couple more. Yeah, we got over here. These guys are unloading some hay. He's tossing some hay down to him. And back here you got your windmill. It's for emergency in case their power goes down. They can always have a backup enough to generate a little bit of electricity to keep essentials going on the farm. And in case something happens, they run low on water. I got a water catch system, a couple big water reservoirs back here, and that's pretty, you know, standard for large farms. You know, you got to have extra water in case something happens. It doesn't rain, or you got to keep your animals fed and the crops watered, or you lose it all. And here is another thing. This is for hauling the grain. The tractor would actually pull this, and the combine drives by, and you swing out that arm, and it fills this up with grain when it's harvesting it, wheat mostly. And back here I did like a it's like a till, basically, industrial till. You pull behind the tractor and grade it. Maybe I'll toss that in that tutorial with the tractor too, just to show an attachment. let's see. Oh yeah, this is like basically a hay barn as well, so I loaded a bunch of hay up top here. And the next section, we got our chicken coop. Every farm's got to have some chickens. Just did a pretty standard, just do up a rack chicken coop. It's nothing fancy. And the pig pen, this was cool. Oh wait, this guy's over here tending to him. I got some skulls on here. I guess they're feeding someone to some pigs. But I did the surrounded the dirt with that grass path to keep the grass from growing back over, so they actually have like their little pig pit, you know what I mean? Actually a little mud hole, so it looks like they've been wallowing in the mud actually. Just an extra little detail. And we did a couple, or I did 3 corn silos, I guess. I guess you can put whatever you want in a grain silo, corn, wheat, whatever. So we did 3 matching those, fit them in there. That was pretty easy. And this is the cattle barn, the final barn in the build here. And we just tossed our cows, a couple sheep in here, keep them from freezing or out of the weather. I think we had one back here. I guess he just, oh here we go, yeah. Put a couple sheep back here, yeah. They're just kind of have them sectioned off so we could put multiple ones. And that is pretty much the farm, yeah, my modern take on a farm. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I think it turned out well. Like I said, for what it is, you know, you don't have to, you know, just, it's easy. Just they're barns. You don't have to do a lot. It's really just about getting the land right and getting the crops out and making the trail. I tried to use that path, that grass path and gravel, just to make it look, you know, more like a farm, rugged instead of just normal. Put a little weeds here and grass there. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I do appreciate you watching, and stay tuned for those other tutorials for the combine and the tractor at least. I may show how to use the trailer. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want to know how to. Let you know how to make the big pull behind corn trailer. Also, I'll put a link in the tutorial to this flatbed truck. I've got a tutorial on how to make that as well. All right, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think of my farm. Hopefully you enjoyed. Give you some ideas. See you next time.